Tourism is crucial to our valley's economy, and it's no secret this pandemic has been catastrophic for our hotels, restaurants, and other venues. Today, I spoke with the president of the Palm Springs Hospitality Association, Aftab Daba. Aftab, thanks for joining us.
Oh, you're welcome, Peter.
It almost feels appropriate that we're talking to you on Memorial Day because normally this would be a very busy weekend full of tourists. A lot different this year.
Well, what can I say? I'm sitting here in my lobby and I don't have a single soul currently. Otherwise, I would have more than 700 people here coming in and out.
More than 700. So not just this weekend, but overall, this pandemic has really affected our tourism and hospitality industry.
Well, all I can say is after 5 years of continuous growth from 2014 on, our economy, especially the tourism economy, which is the #1 economy in Coachella Valley, has been totally devastated.
So what are business owners doing to try to cope with this time?
Well, we are all suffering. Fortunately, the federal government had issued a PPP, which is a payroll protection plan, and majority of the hotels and small businesses were fortunate to able to secure those funds so we can keep our doors open for a couple of months and pay our bills.
Aftab, I know it's hard to put an exact dollar amount on how much this is costing, but could you estimate the impact of this, the financial toll?
Well, just for the Coachella Valley for the month of March and April is closer to $1 billion.
$1 billion with a B?
Yes, with a B, just in the Coachella Valley. Just think about it. BNP Paribas had an economic impact of $500 million. So it's Coachella and Stagecoach. So those combined alone is north of $1 billion. And if you add up other groups and conventions and all the other activities, it is a huge impact.
And that's going to have a major ripple effect, right? Not just on the owners, but the workers.
Absolutely. That's the most devastating part, that our team members and families in the hospitality industry, which is 1 in 4. Think about it. Every 1 in 4 is in the hospitality business, and the months of March and April are the 2 months that they do 2 jobs, 3 jobs, so they can continue and carry and take care of the families for the remainder of the summer, which is usually very, very slow, except for the weekends.
What do you think the long-term impact of this is going to be? How long do you think it's going to take before we get back to where we were before the pandemic hit?
Unless we have a foolproof vaccine discovered, this industry, which is the hospitality industry, will continue to suffer for the foreseeable future.
Let me ask you, sir, a lot of people right now are debating whether or not it's time to fully reopen everything. I know that they finally allowed restaurants to offer dine-in options starting last Friday, but do you think it's time for everything, including hotels, to reopen as well?
Absolutely. I fully agree that we are all adults. We've been for the last 70 days, been so very well educated by the media and everything else. All we have to do is take precautions, do social distancing, do not shake hands, continue to wash hands, continue to wear facial, protection, and on and on. Life should go on as normal.
So when things do finally reopen, we're going to see some changes at the Hilton and other hotels.
Absolutely, it is imminent, just like we went through all the changes after the 9/11 debacle, and our entire travel industry and the airport procedures all change. This is another turn that will make us completely change forever and ever.
And let me ask you, sir, you've been in the hospitality industry for a very long time. Have you ever seen or experienced anything quite like this before?
Well, all I can share with you, Peter, is that we can go through the crash stock market crash of 1987. You can go through the dot-com bubble of 2000. You can go through the 9/11 debacle. You can go through the 2008 mega recession and meltdown of the banking industry. If you box all of those together, multiplied by 10, this event is far greater devastation than anything else.
Wow, that says a lot.
Absolutely.
So what is the message you would like to share with the community right now?
Well, the message is we need to be very smart. We need to go ahead and follow the procedures and the guidelines issued by the Center for Disease Control. And we need to take some very, very intelligent measures. And the rest, life should be normal.
And for people who are still hesitant to reopen, who are worried that this is too soon, what would you say to them?
Well, it's time for us to go back to our freedom. Our country was formed with freedom, and we need to have the freedom. I respect and understand the folks that are in the age bracket of 65 and greater should take additional measures and be a little bit more cautious, but life has to go on. Otherwise, all the businesses will be out of business and will be a major collapse, not only in our country, but all over the globe.
Well, I appreciate your time, Aftab. Thank you so much for joining us.
Take care, Peter. I appreciate that.